Life before the transplant was existing, and now I'm alive and I'm living. When I got the call, oh my gosh, that night, that was the day before my birthday, and it was the best birthday present I will ever get. From the first day that I woke up, I just had energy. By the time I'd even left the hospital, I was doing more activity than I'd been able to do in over a year. So a big step for me was getting the all clear to go back to the gym. Now I can actually run for a bus, which I've never been able to do. I hadn't felt good for so long that every time I felt a little bit better, I thought it was the best feeling, the best I've ever felt. There's not one day I wake up and I don't feel like amazing. So I decided to name my new kidney and pancreas Kevin and Patricia. There's now 3 of us that do everything together. I'm just out with my friends all the time. I'm having fun. I get to be a bridesmaid at my best friend's wedding in Israel in September. And that is something that none of us ever thought I'd be able to do. Even now, it just hasn't sunk in at all. Every day I look up at the sky and I thank my donor, and I take absolutely nothing for granted. I happened just after transplant clinic one day to find a ring that looks a little bit like a kidney. So I wear it every day to remind me of my donor and just keep my donor close to me. No one should assume that people know your wishes about organ donation. I think the only way to be clear is to have the conversation about your wishes. There's always going to be a reason not to have the conversation. So I think if everyone makes it their mission to make their wishes known, then there's no harm in that. If someone gives you life, what can you say? The only thing I can do is make a promise that I will just live the best life I can live for me and my donor and live in their honour. I just feel incredibly lucky to be where I am today.